Here's my night 5 prediction for the Premier League of Darts in Cardiff. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and next week's video will be out next week. See you for the next clip. The first game is Michael Van Gerwen versus Luke Humphries. I personally think Humphries is going to win 6-4, and I think he'll come back from being 3-0 down. So that's the first game done. Let's go to the next quarterfinal. So the second quarterfinal is between Jan van Veen and Johnny Clayton. We are the two best informed players at the minute, and it's good. And I think it's going to go all the way, being 6-5 to Jan van Veen, and it's just going to be break a throw basically. So let's go to the third quarterfinal and see who I think is going to win that. The third out of the 4 quarterfinals is between Gerwyn Price and Stephen Bunting. So I think after last week should be closer than it would have been if I said it a couple of weeks ago. But I'm still going to go with Gerwyn Price, it being 6-4. So let's go to the last quarterfinal, and it should hopefully be the best quarterfinal as of recent games against each other. So the last quarterfinal of this year's Cardiff night is between Josh Rock and Luke Littler. I think Josh Rock's going to win it and win his first night, winning it 6-4. And I also think Littler's just not playing well, good enough and all that. So I'm going to go with Josh Rock. So let's go to the first semi-final and let's see who wins it. The first semi-final is between, I think it's going to be Luke Humphries and Jan van Veen. I think Luke Humphries is going to win that game 6-4, and him doing it in Luke Humphries style. So Luke Humphries is the first person I think is going to be in this year's final, tonight's final. So let's go to the second and final semi-final. So the last semi-final is between Josh Rock and Gerwyn Price. I think Gerwyn Price is going to win it, as I think the adrenaline's got to Rock, and he's going to win it 6-4. So let's go to the final, which is between Luke Humphries and Gerwyn Price. So the final is between Luke Humphries and Gerwyn Price. I think personally that Humphries is going to win his first night of this year's Premier League, and him doing it in the last leg decider, with both of them having match starts. So that's my prediction for Cardiff this year. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next one. If you disagree with me at all or agree with me, make sure you put it into the comments, and I'll see you for the next video, which will be out at some stage. So see yous.